who'd you meet in Cabo this year? What do you got for me on that?
I didn't meet too many people in Cabo. Nobody quite as interesting as Stafford. There was a lot of friendly people.
Okay.
But it was more of a relaxing getaway that Veronica and I enjoyed, but certainly wasn't as eventful as the last time.
Well, because you weren't there in January this time, right? Like, that's it.
That's exactly right. Touche to you on that one, Rich. I'll take a mid-February break right after the season ends all day, every day.
That's right. It's a totally different set of circumstances. It's a totally set of, 6 weeks later makes a big, huge difference. And so I guess you didn't meet Bobby Wagner down there, no Allen Robinson in Mexico. This is just straight up, let's talk. That's it, right?
No, you know what's funny, though? I did actually run into Bobby Wagner prior to him leaving the Seahawks at Wally's in Beverly Hills with a couple. I was with Raheem Morris and Chris Shula, and we ran into him and DK Metcalf, and I said, hey, maybe this means something, and what do you know? Now he's a Ram. Not tampering, though. I was not tampering. Just said hello. How you doing?
Just two guys sharing some charcuterie and some looking for wine. That's it. That's all you're doing. Just getting some meats and wines and cheese. Okay. That's the way it works. I got to tell you, when I heard Wagner going to the Rams, I'm like, get out of here. You've got to be kidding me. I mean, how jacked are you that he's on this team right now?
I really am. And the more that you're around him, Rich, the more that you appreciate and love the guy, because he's a pro's pro in every sense of the word. Obviously, going against him, you know what a great player he is. But I just have always loved the way he's carried himself, what he's represented for not only the community of Seattle, but just in terms of the NFL. You talk about a guy that represents the Shield the right way as a leader, as a man. And to be able to add him, especially with a lot of the great leaders that we lost from last year's team, I don't think you can say enough about the influence, the impact that he's going to have. Love the guy. He's got a great look in his eye every day coming into the meetings, and he's going to be a big part of what we do defensively next year, without a doubt.
I mean, when I first heard that it was possible that he would join the Rams, I had two thoughts. One is, like, does Les ever sleep? Okay, and is there ever a door he's not willing to just try and just knock on and see if it's going to work? That's number one. And then number two, I was hearing people saying, I don't know if that's a fit. I just get out of here. Like, he fits anywhere. Like that. Let McVay and his staff worry about the fit. That was my thought. My two thoughts on that.
Three more. I think the best thing about Les, as you know, Rich, and why we've had such a good relationship and rapport is hey, we're gonna do what we think is in the best interest of our team, and we're going to be aggressive in those moves, but never reckless. And I do think it certainly helps. Being in L.A., it's a great place to be. People want to be out here, but then our players, to get a chance to play with Aaron Donald, Jalen Ramsey, knowing that Matthew Stafford and Cooper Kupp are on the offensive side of the ball. You add Allen Robinson to the mix with Van, and there's a lot of good things going on because of our players and because of the location, and we've certainly have taken advantage of that without a doubt.
Hey, you watched all the way to the end. Thanks for that. Watch more right here.